ಗುಡ್ ಮಾರ್ನಿಂಗ್. ಸೊ ಎರಡನೇ ದಿನಕ್ಕೆ ಸ್ವಾಗತ. ನೆನ್ನೆ ನೈಟು ನಾವು ಬೇಲೂರು ಮುಗಿಸ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹಾಗೆ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ದೇವಸ್ಥಾನನ ಮುಗಿಸ್ಕೊಂಡು ಬಂದ್ವಿ. ಸಿಕ್ಕಾಪಟ್ಟೆ ಮಳೆ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಿದ್ದ ಕಾರಣ ಹಳೆಬೀಡು ದೇವಸ್ಥಾನಕ್ಕೆ ವಿಸಿಟ್ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕಾಗಿರಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಈಗ ಹಳೆಬೀಡು ನೋಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. ಬನ್ನಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿನ ವಿಶೇಷತೆಯನ್ನು ತಿಳ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋಣ. ಗೈಡ್ ಒಬ್ಬರಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಅವ್ರ ಹತ್ರನೇ ವಿಚಾರಗಳನ್ನ ತಿಳ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋಣ. ಅವರು ಇನ್ನೂ ಸ್ಪಷ್ಟವಾಗಿ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ ನಾವು ತಿಳ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋದಕ್ಕಿಂತ. ಸೊ ಇವಾಗ ಗೈಡ್ ಏನೇನು ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ ಅದನ್ನು ಕೇಳಿಸ್ಕೊತ ಹೋಗೋಣ.
Okay, heartily welcome to Halebeedu. This is a Shiva temple, built in 1121 AD in the 12th century, built by one of the ministers of Hoysala dynasty by name Ketu Malla. Ketu Malla was a great devotee of Lord Shiva, and he wanted to show his love and affection towards king and queen. That's why he built two temples on a single platform. So one in the name of the king called Vaisaleshwara, another one in the name of the queen called Shantaleshwara. So both are Shiva temple, one for the king, one for the queen. Here we have two Garbhagruha, Vaisaleshwara and Shantaleshwara. And the material used to build the temple is a soft stone, a soap stone. It is very very soft like a soap. When it is in the earth and then exposure to weather, it becomes very hard. So it is very very easy to chisel and to carve. And this temple took 190 years to build, 190, 4 to 5 generation, but still it is incomplete, means some designs are incomplete. You can see the blank work is left here, because when the temple work was going on, it was attacked by the Delhi Sultans by name Alauddin Khilji and his minister Malik Kafur. So they destroyed everything, the city, palace, and then damaged the temple also. Then it came to be known as Halebeedu. Halebeedu means ruined city, a destroyed city. Now it is called Halebeedu. Now it is called Halebeedu. Halebeedu means old city. So before it was called Dwara Samudra. Dwara means entrance, Samudra means ocean. Outside we have a lake, artificial tank. When it fills with water, it looks like an ocean, and it is at the entrance of the city. That's why it was called Dwara Samudra. Now it is called Halebeedu, means old city.
So in between it was called as Halebeedu.
Halebeedu.
ಅವ್ರು ಹಾಳು ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಕ್ಕೆ.
And this is for queen.
Most of the hands
are broken by the sultans.
So where is it incomplete? You said?
It design.
Oh, this is incomplete.
You can see that.
And it never got completed.
Because this is stone, and also some part broken.
Also, yeah.
And this is for Queen Shantaleshwara temple. Inside we have Shivalinga. That Shivalinga installed in the name of the Queen Shantala. So this temple mainly divided into three parts. That lingam part called Garbhagruha, second one called Prarthana Mandapa, third one called Natya Mandapa. So this is the dancing platform. Those days we had the temple dancing. The dancing girls and ladies used to dance on this platform. Here.
Okay.
So in the memory of the dance, you can see some of the dancing posters are Shila Balikas.
These.
This. So before independence, we had 84 Shila Balikas like that. Out of 84, now still 14 remaining. 70 statues were taken away by the Britishers. You can see there, that is the report place. They are all in London, Albert Victoria Museum. 14 left here.
They have taken it away.
Yeah. 14 left here because 14 idols are not good ones, broken idols. That's why they left here.
The others have been taken away.
And you can see the beautiful pillar. It looks like a single piece of stone, but it is a combination of 5 pieces of stone. So what we call in Sanskrit, Pancha Shilastambha. It's represented Pancha Mahabhuta, means earth, fire, water, wind and sky. And these are all audience gallery. The people used to sit and watch the programs, Sabha Mandapa. Please. This is the main temple. This is for King Vaisaleshwara temple.
Vaishaleshwara.
And these two are guardians of the Shiva, Dwarpalakas of Shiva, called Nandikeshwara and Bhringikeshwara.
Brindikeshwara.
In Vishnu temple, Jaya and Vijaya, Dwarpalaka. Vaishnava, that's why he built Vishnu temples. But the minister was Shaiva, so he built Shiva temples.
But those days, Vishnu and Shiva, a lot of Vishnuites and Shivoites clash was there.
Clash. But in the Vaisala dynasty, there is no clash.
There's no, nice. You know.
And in Belur, both temple looks like similar because same architecture, same dynasty, same period also. But entirely concept is different. In Belur, we have female beauty and interior beauty. Inside the temple, very beautiful. But here we have stories and outside beauty, exterior beauty. And there's the royal entrance for royal family. Because there's the palace now, just half a kilometer behind that building. But palace was completely destroyed. There is no sign. Before they coming to the temple, they used to worship Ganesha first. You can see a big statue. That's why this part richly decorated. And again Nandikeshwara and Brungikeshwara. And you can see the beautiful Torna. That is 12 feet in length, 3 feet in height. In the center Shiva dancing, Nataraja, right to Shiva Brahma, left to Shiva Vishnu, either side Makara animal, imaginary animal. Entire part made of a single piece of stone, one piece, called Makara Torana.
ಗಣೇಶ ತುಂಬಾ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿದೆಲ್ಲ.
ತುಂಬಾ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿದೆ ಆಕ್ಚುಲಿ. ಎಷ್ಟು ಇಂಟ್ರಿಕೇಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಬಟ್ ಈಗ ಮೇಂಟೈನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ
ಆರ್ಕಿಯಾಲಜಿಕಲ್ ಡಿಪಾರ್ಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ತುಂಬಾ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಮೇಂಟೈನ್
ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ.
This part is very important. This is the western part of the temple. So this part we have wall carvings. In the beginning, Ganesha dancing on his vehicle rat. Because of more weight of Ganesha, rat is struggling. You can see their mouth is opened like a creaking, leg is bent, and you can see the depression in the earth. So carver imagination is that Ganesha is big man, fat man. Rat is a small animal, a poor animal. And this is Ganesha's brother, Subramanya or Kartikeya, and his vehicle peacock. And he has 6 heads. You can see there 3 heads, another side 3 heads. It's represent 5 senses and our mind. Shenmukha or Armugan, he has so many names. Please come. And these are the 3 main gods. Brahma is the creator, Shiva is the destroyer, then Vishnu is the protector. Usually we find Vishnu in the center, but here Shiva in the center because this is Shiva temple. They given more importance to Shiva. And that is Uma Maheshwara, different form of Shiva and Parvati. So Parvati, when she is calm, she is called Uma, then vehicle will be mongoose. You can see that? When she is very angry, she is called Kali, Durgi, Chamundi, then vehicle will be lion. So she has 2 vehicles, mongoose and lion. And this is Arjuna. This story belongs to Mahabharata, Draupadi Swayamvara. Here Arjuna shooting the fish's eye, he gets the reflection in the eye part. We can identify Arjuna with the Hanuman flag. You can see left side top corner Hanuman. So without flag mark, we can't identify the warriors. We can identify Karna with crow flag, Dronacharya with pot flag, Duryodhana with the serpent flag, because all faces look so similar. So sign is very, very important. Please. And these 2 statues are most beautiful statue of the temple. Govardhana Giridhari and Gajacharmambra Dhari. This is Krishna. Here Krishna lifting Govardhana mountain. You can see the people found shelter under the mountain. And you can see the top of the mountain full of lives. You can see the detailed work on the mountain. You can see there in the right side top corner banana tree. Bunch of bananas. Opposite a monkey climbing the tree. First you can see the banana tree.
ಈ ಕಾರ್ನರ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇದೆ
ರೈಟ್ ಸೈಡ್ ಕಾರ್ನರ್ ನೋಡಿ,
ಫುಲ್ ಕಾರ್ನರ್.
ಬನಾನಾ ಟ್ರೀ ಇದೆ ನೋಡಿ, ಇಲ್ಲೇ ದೂರದಿಂದ ನೋಡಿ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಕಾಣುತ್ತೆ. ಅಲ್ಲೇ ನಿಂತ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ರೈಟ್ ಸೈಡ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಇದೇ ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಚ್ಯೂ, ಬಟ್ ಇನ್ ದಿ ರೈಟ್ ಸೈಡ್ ಕಾರ್ನರ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬನಾನಾ ಟ್ರೀ ಇದೆ, ಬಂಚ್ ಆಫ್ ಬನಾನಾಸ್ ಇದೆ, ಅಪೋಸಿಟ್ ಎ ಮಂಕಿ ಕ್ಲೈಂಬ್ ದಿ ಟ್ರೀ. And in the center an enter hunting a pig. In the center you can see the 3 trees. Beside the trees an enter hunting a pig, peacock, snakes are come out. Can see the so many detailed work.
ಹೆಂಗ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾರಲ್ಲ ಚಿಕ್ಕದನ್ನು ನೋಡು.
And another beautiful statue, Gajasura Mardana. Gaja means elephant, Asura means demon. So the demon Gajasura, who comes in the form of elephant to kill Shiva, but Shiva kill him by dancing inside the body of the elephant. You can see that elephant's 2 legs and tail on the top, 2 legs and head in the bottom. And you can see the around the Shiva, elephant skin, wearing like a cloth like this. And you can see the left thumbnail of the Shiva pierced through the skin and went out. You can see the thumbnail going through the skin. You can see the detailed work. But in Sanskrit, Gaja Charmambara Dhari. Means Shiva wearing a elephant skin of the sky level. Gaja, Charma, Ambaradari.
So 2 legs are here of the elephant, 2 are on the top. And
around the Shiva, elephant skin. That is the elephant skin.
Skin.
Skin. ಇಷ್ಟು ಡೀಟೇಲ್
ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಮಾಡಿದಾರಲ್ಲ ಕೆತ್ತನೆ.
They cannot carve, no? Those kind of
ಈ ತರ ಕಾರ್ವ್ ಯಾರು ಮಾಡಕ್ ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ ಇಷ್ಟು ಪರ್ಫೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ.
ಸ್ಕಿಲ್
ಯಾವುದೇ ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಚು ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿ, ಫೇಸ್ ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ಬಾಡಿ ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ಕಾಲ್ ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ಎಲ್ಲೋ ಒಂದು ಸಣ್ಣ ಮಿಸ್ಟೇಕ್ ನೀವು ತೋರ್ಸಕ್ ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ.
ಬಟ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಡ್ಯಾಮೇಜ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಎಲ್ಲ ಡ್ಯಾಮೇಜ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ.
And there is the third incarnation of Vishnu, Varaha Avtara, wild boar incarnation. Here Vishnu killing a demon, Hiranyaksha, while killing is crushing his head. You can see that both eyes are coming out.
Eyes coming out.
And another demon comes to help him. So Vishnu pierced his body with his gada. You can see the tip of the gada come out with intestines. You can see in the left side top.
Oh.
He pierced his body like this. Intestines also came out. You can see the detail work. Nataraja, Shiva dancing on the demon, Andakasura.
Again demon.
And this is the fourth incarnation of Vishnu,
Narasimha.
Offline of man. Here Narasimha killing a demon,
Hiranyakashipu.
While killing another demon comes to help him. So Narasimha became very angry and he held the skin of the demon like this as a peel, like a mask, like this. You can see that both tables are sticking to the skin. So what we called in a Sanskrit term.
This side
Ugra,
is Garuda.
Garuda. That side Prahalada and his mother.
Prahalada and mother.
And this is Mahishasura Mardini. Mahisha means buffalo. Here Parvati crushing the buffalo's body. You can see the tongue also come out. And you can see the skin foldings on the neck. And you can see the another vehicle of Parvati, lion. Because she is an angry mood here. She is main goddess of Mysore. Mahishasura Mardini or Chamundi.
ಸೊ ಇದು ಏನಿರ್ಲಿ
ಹಸು ಏನಕ್ಕೆ ಇದು ಮಾಡ್ತಿರೋದು?
ಹಸು ಅಲ್ಲ ಅದು.
ಡಿಮನ್ ಬಟ್ ಅದು
ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂತು.
ಓ ಸರಿ ಸರಿ.
ಬಟ್ ಡಿಮನ್ ಅದು ಬರ್ದು ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಚು ಹೊರದು ಇದೆ.
12th century ಕಟ್ಟಲಿಕ್ಕೆ 14th century ಅಟ್ಯಾಕ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು. And here we have a Bhakta Prahalada story. This is Hiranyakashipu. Hiranyakashipu trying to kill his son Prahalada with the soldiers, with the snakes, with the elephants, but he never died. Come. Then put on the fire and then dropped from the hill. But he never died, he is meditating here. Ultimately his father asked him, where is Varari, where is our Vishnu? So he shows in the palace pillar. Hiranyakashipu kicked the palace pillar, Narasimha appeared and here killing Hiranyakashipu. Last story.
ಒಬ್ಬ ಒಂದೊಂದು ಕಲ್ಲಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದೊಂದು ಕತೆ ಇದೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ. ಬಟ್ ಅದು ಡೀಟೇಲ್ ಆಗಿ ಹುಡುಕಿ ನೀವು ಹೇಳ್ತೀರಲ್ಲ.
ಬೇಕಷ್ಟೇ ಇದನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ನೋಡ್ತೀನಿ ಡೀಟೇಲ್ ಆಗಿ.
ಓಹೋ, ಬಟ್ ನೀವು ಹುಡುಕಿ ಹೇಳ್ತೀರಲ್ಲ ಅದು.
ನೀವೆಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಲ್ಸಿ ಹೇಳಿ ಅಂತಂದ್ರು ಎಲ್ಲಾ ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಚು ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಹೇಳೋದಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಮುಖ್ಯ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಚುಗಳನ್ನ ಐಡೆಂಟಿಫೈ ಮಾಡೋದು ತುಂಬಾನೇ ಈಸಿ. ನೀವೇ 2 ರೌಂಡ್ ನೋಡಿದ್ರೆ ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಚುಗಳನ್ನ ಹೇಗೆ ಐಡೆಂಟಿಫೈ ಮಾಡೋದು ಅಂತ ತಿಳ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ, ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಸ್ಟೋರೀಸ್ ಗೊತ್ತಿದ್ರೆ ಆರಾಮ್ಸೆ ನಿಮಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ಯಾಕೆಂದ್ರೆ ಇಷ್ಟು ಡೀಟೇಲ್ ಆಗಿ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಎಲ್ಲೂ ವರ್ಕ್ ಮಾಡಿಲ್ಲ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಇದು ಪಾರ್ವತಿ, ಯಾಕೆಂದ್ರೆ ಡಮರುಗು ಮತ್ತೆ ಇದು ತ್ರಿಶೂಲ ಇದು ನೋಡಿ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಸರಸ್ವತಿ ನೋಡಿ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಜಪಮಾಲ ಇದೆ ಅಂಡ್ ಬುಕ್ ಇದೆ. ಇದು ಈ ತರ. ಈಗ ವಿಷ್ಣು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಶಂಕು ಚಕ್ರ ಪದ್ಮ ಗದೆ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಶಿವ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ತ್ರಿಶೂಲ ಡಮರು ಈ ತರ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಯುದ್ಧ ಆಗ್ತಿದೆ. ಹಿಯರ್ ವಾರ್ ಬಿಟ್ವೀನ್ ಕರ್ಣ ಅಂಡ್ ಅರ್ಜುನ. ವಿ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಐಡೆಂಟಿಫೈ ಅರ್ಜುನ ವಿತ್ ಹನುಮಾನ್ ಫ್ಲಾಗ್, ಕರ್ಣ ವಿತ್ ಕ್ರೋ ಫ್ಲಾಗ್, ಕಾಕಾ ಧ್ವಜ. ಸೊ ತುಂಬಾ ಈಸಿಲಿ ಐಡೆಂಟಿಫೈ ಮಾಡೋದು ವಿಗ್ರಹಗಳನ್ನ, ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಚುಸ್ನ. ಬರೀ ಮುಖಗಳಿದ್ರೆ ಇವನು ಯಾರು ಅಂತ ಐಡೆಂಟಿಫೈ ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಬಟ್ ಈ ತರ ಸಿಂಬಲ್ ಇದ್ರೆ, ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಗಳಿದ್ರೆ, ಫ್ಲಾಗ್ ಮಾರ್ಕ್ ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ವೆಪನ್ಸ್ ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ಆಯುಧಗಳಿರ್ಬೋದು, ಈ ತರ ಇದ್ರೆ ತುಂಬಾ ಈಸಿಯಾಗಿ ಐಡೆಂಟಿಫೈ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು. ಸೊ ಹೊಯ್ಸಳ ಟೆಂಪಲ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಎಲ್ಲೇ ಹೋದ್ರು ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಚುಗಳನ್ನ ಐಡೆಂಟಿಫೈ ಮಾಡೋದು ತುಂಬಾನೇ ಈಸಿ. ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಇದು ಗೊತ್ತಿತ್ತು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನೀವೆಲ್ಲೇ ಹೋದ್ರು ನೀವಾಗೆ ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಚುಗಳನ್ನ ಐಡೆಂಟಿಫೈ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಿ, ಇದೇ ಸ್ಟೋರಿ ಇವ್ರು ಇವ್ರೆಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ. ಸೊ ಹಿಯರ್ when Arjuna shooting the arrow, they get multiplied like 1, 2, 4, 8, 16, called Akshaya Bhanara Yuddha. Akshaya means multiple. And this is Kali, different form of Parvati. You can see the eyes are burning, fangs are came out. And she is wearing Rundamala, garland of the skulls. And she is always living in the Smashana with the ghost, with the skeletons. You can see that. And she is holding a demon's head, the blood is coming out. The dog trying to leaking the blood, jumping and leaking.
ಕಾರ್ನರ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇದೆ.
Dog is licking
the blood.
Even that detail there.
And this is the 5th incarnation of Vishnu, Vamana Avtara. Vamana means a short man, dwarf. And this is Mahabali, king of the demons. Here Vishnu asking a gift of 3 steps of land from Mahabali. Mahabali was so generous. He is giving the gift. After getting the gift, please come. After getting the gift, Vishnu grown taller, and he measured entire earth on 1 foot, second into the sky. There Brahma doing Pada Puja with water pot. Can see the water falls down like a river. Can see the river fish, frog,
Yes,
tortoise,
yes.
and water waves also. Third foot here not shown. Third foot Vishnu placed on the Mahabali's head,
Mahabali's
and he
head,
pushed him to the Patal Loka. That day we called Bali Pademi or Bali Pratipada. In some places celebrating Onam, we celebrate Deepavali. War between Krishna and Indra. So this is Krishna and his wife Satyabhama sitting on his vehicle Garuda, and that is Indra and his wife Sachi Devi sitting on his vehicle Airavata, means elephant.
But what,
Ah.
where is this? I have
Because
never heard of it.
once Krishna and Satyabhama stolen the Parijata plant with flowers from Indra's garden. So Indra chasing Krishna on his vehicle elephant. You can see the beautiful running movement of the elephant. Legs are bent, to tail has gone up, ears are fluttering. And you can see the second rider, Sachi Devi. She is bounced up. She is in the air. And she is asking her husband to go slow. You can see the facial expression. Finally, Krishna won the war. This story belongs to Sri Krishna Parijata Apaharnam. And look at this man, he looks
And
like
who wins the war?
Krishna won the war.
Krishna.
Because Krishna is the 8th incarnation of Vishnu.
Vishnu. Okay. No, that story
Ah.
I don't know.
And look at this man,
This is-
he looks like a British judge because he's wearing long open coat, cap and curly hair also. But he's not a British judge, he's Indian monk, sadhu.
Sadhu.
Actually, Britishers came to India after 16th century, but this temple built in 12th. So those days we also had the different dresses. This is Channa Keshva, main god of Belur. Channa means handsome. Keshva is the first name of the Vishnu among 1000 names. Channa Keshva means handsome Vishnu. And here, a lady dancing Bharatanatyam, our Indian classical dance. Bharatanatyam means a combination of mood, melody and rhythm. Ba means bhava, ra means raga, ta means tala. While dancing, she is bending her foot. You can wrinkles on the foot. And you can see the facial expression of the lady. Both the eyebrows are gone up because she is proud of her beauty. And you can see the arrogance in the eyes because she is not only beautiful, she is also a good dancer. You can see the arrogant face. And some part painted with terracotta. You can see the red color, mud color and orange color. Due to weather, it has lost terracotta.
Oh, okay. So we are terracotta that time.
Here we have one fun, just for fun. In the corner, a lady wearing the sari, a monkey has came and pulling her sari. So she is to break the branch of the tree to beat monkey. When doing so, you can see the gap between the heel and slipper. She is raising her foot to reach up. And you can see the slipper looks like modern. You can see the design. And you can see the embroidering on the sari border. You can see the beautiful body balance of the lady.
ಇದು ಶೂ ಬರುತ್ತಲ್ಲ ಆ ಥರ ಇದೆ ಅಲ್ಲ ಅದು
ಹೌದು
ಹೌದು
And again repeated Narsimha because Narsimha is the family god of Hoysalas. So every corner we have Narsimha statue. And this is a Nagna Kala Bhairava, different form of Shiva. He is also always living in this Mashana. Here Shiva holding a demon's head, the blood is coming out. The lady ghost trying to licking the blood. And you can see the baby ghost also sucking the milk of its mother. It means ghost also. You can see
ಅಲ್ಲಿಗೆ
the mother ghost,
ಎತ್ಕೊಂಡಿದಾರಲ್ಲ ಅಲ್ಲಿ
then you can see the baby ghost.
ಇದು ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡಿರ್ತಲ್ಲ ಮಂಕಿಗಳು
ಹಾಗೆ
So Karwar imagination is that the ghost also had the generation. Just imagination of the Karwar. Chakrayuga, army formation. Abhimanyu. It is very difficult army formation made by Dronacharya. Just only 3 men knew how to go inside and come out. Dronacharya, Sri Krishna and Arjuna. But here Arjuna's son Abhimanyu, he knew only how to go inside, he didn't know come out. So when he entered Chakrayuga, he was killed by the Kauravas. And here war between Abhimanyu and Dronacharya. We can identify Dronacharya with part flag, Kumbhadwaja, because he was called Kumbha Sambhava. Kumbha Sambhava means like a test tube baby. So he was the first test tube baby, Dronacharya. And this is Bhima. Bhima has 1000 elephant power. So in the battlefield, Bhima killing elephant and throwing back, killing and tossing. You can see the heap of the dead elephants, touch the sky. You can see the clouds and you can see the dead riders, mahouts, between the dead elephants. You can see the beautiful imagination. And here we have some imaginations or concepts. You can see here, telescope. Actually it is invented by the Galileo in the 17th century, but this temple built in 12th. And you can see straw pipes and you can see the arrows. You can see the head and tail design. Looks like missiles. Maybe it was imagination. So those days we also had the concepts. Ravana, corner statue, big statue. Ravana lifting the Kailas mountain. You can see the top of the mountain, Shiva and Parvati. Because he wanted Shiva's Atmalinga. Atmalinga means the power of soul. So Ravana performed penance for 100 years to get to Shiva's Atmalinga for his mother. But Shiva didn't appear. So Ravana became very angry and lifted Kailas mountain. Shiva too became very angry. Shiva pushing mountain down to test the strength of Ravana, to break the ego of Ravana. Because of more weight of Shiva, both the legs of Ravana are stretching. And you can see the gleam on the face. So Ravana is struggling. And here we have one beautiful imagination. Here Shiva and Parvati sitting on the Nandi. But Nandi is very angry and tail also gone up. You know why it is angry?
Waita
Yes,
or Waita?
Yes. Because Nandi only for Shiva, not for Parvati. Because of double riding. And also she has two vehicles, Mongoose and Lion. That's why it is angry. Just imagination of the carver. Because more than 20,000 carvers work to this temple. So we have different expressions.
ಪಾರ್ವತಿದು ಮೊಂಗುಸುನು ಇದು ಅಂತ ಗೊತ್ತೇ ಇರಲಿಲ್ಲ.
ನಂಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ, ಮಂಗೂಸ್ ನಂಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ. I knew only about lion. Now this is knowledge for me.
You can see your helmets. 12th century soldiers used to wear the helmets. Looks like modern bike helmets.
we have all come in bikes only. Like he says, this is the imagination of the carvers, you know.
ಅದು ಇವಾಗ ರಿಯಾಲಿಟಿ ಆಗಿದೆ.
ಅದೇ ಅಷ್ಟೇ.
ವೆರಿ ನೈಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲ?
Very nice. Worth it actually.
ನಾವು ಗೂಗಲಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡೋದಕ್ಕೂ ಇವ್ರು ಹೇಳೋದಕ್ಕೂ ಬರಲ್ಲ, ಮೇಲ್ಮೇಲೆ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ತೋರಿಸ್ತಾನೆ.
And many information is also not
correct. ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ನಿಜ ಅದು.
ನಾವು ಕಣ್ಣಲ್ಲಿ ಅದನ್ನ ನೋಡಿ ನಾವು ಇರೋದು
ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗೋದು ನಮಗೆ ಏನಿದು ಅಂತ.
And around the temple we have 11 horizontal lines. So in the first line we have elephants. There are 1,248 elephants around the temple. Each elephants are different, none are alike. In the second line lions, third and fifth line flower creepers, in the fourth line horses. Symbolically, elephants for strength, lions for courage, flower creeper for beauty, horses for speed. So strength, courage, beauty and speed. In the sixth line our Purana stories, so the Ramayana, Mahabharata. And there's the Samudra Mantana story, or Kshira Sagara Mantana. Here, gods and demons churning the Milky Ocean for Amrut. They use Mandara mountain as a churning rod, Vasaki serpent as churning rope. When they are churning, because of no support, mountains started sinking to the water. Then Vishnu took the form of tortoise. This is the second incarnation of Vishnu, Kurma Avatara, and he lifted entire mountain up. Ultimately, they got the Amrut. In the seventh line, Makara animal, it is imaginary animal. It is a combination of 7 animals' parts. You can see the detail. Elephant's trunk, crocodile's mouth, pig's body, lion's legs, monkey's eyes, cow's ear, and peacock's tail. Just imagination, just creativity, called Makara. In the 8th line, swan birds. These two represent purity. In the 9th line, magicians and dancers. In the 10th line, guardians of the temple, called Kshetra Palaka. Finally, we have ventilations for good light and wind purpose, windows. The statues, because inside we have 2 Shivalinga. So in India we have so many Nandi statues, but our Department of Archaeology recognized only 7 Nandi statues according to their height and size. So first biggest Nandi is at Lepakshi in Andhra Pradesh. Second one in Tamil Nadu, Tanjavuru, Brihadeshwara temple. Third one also in Tamil Nadu, Rameshwaram. Fourth one in Mysore, Chamundi Hill. Fifth one in Bengaluru, Bull Temple. 6th and 7th are here. So that is the 6th biggest Nandi in India. This is 7th. That is 9 feet in height. This is 8 feet in height. That is for king, this is for queen. That's why one full difference. But in a beautification and decoration, there is the most beautiful Nandi in India because of ornaments. You can see the detail: small bell, big bell, bell chime, zingling, rope, flower garland, bright eyes. And you can see the skin foldings on the neck, wrinkles on the neck. And it is falsified like a mirror also. You can see the reflection. This is the most beautiful Nandi in India. And this is the natural sitting posture of the Nandi. You can see the beautiful body balance. And also it is a single piece of stone, one piece, monolith, Ekashila. So including big and small, this temple has more than 20,000 carvings. We cannot explain half an hour, 1 hour. Week to explaining. So whatever shown you, that is some important statue of the temple, highlights of the temple. Anyway, my name is Raghu. I had the training under the Department of Tourism for 6 months. They taught everything, but we're all freelance guides. Anyway, my guide source is over. Have a nice day. Have a nice journey.
I'll do.
ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು.
Thank you.
ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
ತುಂಬ ಉಪಯೋಗ ಆಗಿದೆ ಆ್ಯಕ್ಚುಲಿ ನೀವು ಹೇಳಿದ್ದು.
Guide ಮಾಡಿ.
ಸೊ ಇದೇ ಹೇಳಿದವರು 9ನೇದಲ್ಲ
ಬಿಗ್ಗೆಸ್ಟ್.
ಹಾ, ಇದು ಬಿಗ್ಗೆಸ್ಟ್. ಇದು ರಾಜಂದು, ಅದು ರಾಣಿದು.
ಇದು ರಾಜದು, ಅದು ರಾಣಿ. They have written also, see, so much stitching.
ಇಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲ ಹತ್ತಕ್ಕೂ ಬಿಡಬಾರ್ದು ಆಕ್ಚುಲಿ ಅವ್ರನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಇದಾಗಿತ್ತು ಹಳೆಬೀಡಿನ ವಿಚಾರಗಳು. ಸೊ ನಾವು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡೋದಕ್ಕೂ ಗೈಡಲ್ಲಿ ಅದನ್ನು ಗೈಡ್ ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೂ ಬಹಳ ವ್ಯತ್ಯಾಸ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಎಷ್ಟೋ ವಿಚಾರಗಳು ನಮಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿರಲ್ಲ. ನನಗೂ ಪರ್ಸ್ನಲಿ ಎಷ್ಟೋ ವಿಚಾರಗಳು ಗೊತ್ತಿರಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಪಾರ್ವತಿಗೆ ಮುಂಗುಸಿನೂ ವಾಹನ ಅಂತ ನಂಗೆ ದೇವರಣ ಗೊತ್ತಿರಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ತುಂಬಾ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಆಯಿತು ಗೈಡ್ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ತೊಗೊಂಡು. ಅವು ಬಹಳ ವಿಷಯಗಳನ್ನ ತಿಳ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋದು ತುಂಬ ಮ್ಯಾಟರ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಈ ಥರ ಒಂದು ಹಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿ ಪ್ಲೇಸಸ್ಗೆ ಬಂದಾಗ. ಸೊ ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು ಬೇಜಾರು ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಬೇಡಿ, ಅವ್ರು ಇಂಗ್ಲೀಷಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ. ಯಾಕೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಾನು ಹೇಳ್ದಂಗೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬೇರೆ ಸ್ಟೇಟಿಂದ ಬಂದಿರೋಂಥವ್ರು ಇದ್ದಾರೆ, ಅವರಿಗೆ ಕನ್ನಡ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಲೇಟ್ ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಕಷ್ಟ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಇಂಗ್ಲೀಷಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಗೈಡ್ನ ತೊಗೊಂಡಿದ್ದು. ಸೊ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಕ್ಷಮೆ ಇರಲಿ. ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗಿದೆ ಅಂತ ಭಾವಿಸ್ತೀನಿ. ಸೊ ಹಳೆಬೀಡಿಗೆ ಬಂದಾಗ, ಬೇಲೂರಿಗೆ ಬಂದಾಗ ಗೈಡ್ನ ತೊಗೊಂಡು ಅಲ್ಲಿನ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲೋರ್ ಮಾಡೋದು ತುಂಬಾ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. ತುಂಬ ವಿಚಾರಗಳನ್ನ ತಿಳ್ಕೊಬೋದು. ಸೊ ಈಗ ಹಳೆಬೀಡಿನ ಕತೆನ ಕೇಳಿದ್ದೀರಾ. ಈಗ ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಹೊರಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ. ಹೊರಟಿ ಎಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಅಂತ ತೋರಿಸ್ತೀನಿ, ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ. ಸೊ ಕಾಯ್ತಾ ಇರಿ. ಈಗ ಗರ್ಲ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ರೆಡಿ ಆಗಿ ಓಡೋದೆ ಗೇರಪ್ ಆಗುವ ಸಮಯ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಸೊ ಸಿಗ್ತೀನಿ.